placing your hands over your heart space. And just think about how you need to nourish yourself through your practice right now. So it could be that you're feeling tired. It could be that it is winter. It could be that you just feeling a bit stuck creatively. So just going off how you're feeling and how you want to use this practice to hold and support yourself. And then just take your left hand onto your right collarbone, your right hand onto your left collarbone. Breathe into the space underneath both hands. Inhale. And exhale. And winter reminds us that we need to rest. We need to rejuvenate ourselves so that then in the more energetic seasons, we've got those reserves to put stuff out into the world. And then taking your hands onto the side ribs. And it's a reminder that if you do feel a little bit blocked or a bit tired or unmotivated, that nothing lasts. Change is the only constant, and where you might not feel like you're feeling that creative, that will change and you will get that energy back. Placing your hands on your belly, breathe towards your belly, thinking about your digestive system, nourishing your digestive system with your breath, with your awareness. And then opening out through the arms and just thinking about something that you like about winter. So maybe it is that there are fewer leaves on the trees and so you can see more clearly. And if it's an internal winter thing, in a way that can be a metaphor for being able to look inwards and change your perspective. Whereas if you're kind of doing all the time, it can be hard to have the space to do that. So just bringing that in and taking the right arm on top, giving yourself a big hug. Breathe into the space between the shoulder blades. And exhale, let it go. And then opening back again. If you want, you can think of something else. This time, exhale, taking left arm on top. Big hug. Letting the head relax down. And again, opening, bringing that energy in. Exhale, right arm on top. Big breath in, big breath out. Breathe everything through the mouth. Opening, other arm on top. And just reminding yourself that you're not a robot, that we have ebbs and flows of energy, and that's necessary. Rolling your shoulders up Exhale, taking them down. And then the other way. And then from there, take your left hand just away from the left hip, about 8 inches. Reach up through the right arm. And think about those intercostal muscles between the ribs. As you breathe, you're making space in there. Just getting that energy moving through. Keeping it slow and steady. And then coming out into neck release. And just play with that hand position. Allowing the head to relax over to the left side. Just reminding yourself to give yourself a break. Give yourself a break. And then use left hand to lift the whole weight of the head up. And we're going to switch sides. So right hand about 8 inches away from the right hip. Reach up through the left, making space around the armpit, the ribs. Connecting through the sitting bones. And then exhale, coming into the neck release. Inhale and exhale. And then lift the head up. And just rolling the shoulders out again. And then from there, take your legs out in front of you. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, walk forwards with the hands. Just so that you can feel a bit of a stretch, but you're not straining. You're just breathing and softening. Letting the head go, letting the brain relax. Breathing into the back of the neck. Exhale longer than the inhale. Big breath out through the mouth, down to the ground. And then use the hand to lift the weight of your head all the way back up. And then from there, we're going to lie down on our mats. And hug knees in towards the chest. Just hugging your knees in towards your chest. You can gently rock side to side if you want. Or in little circles. And then just lengthening the legs. Or if you feel a little bit tweaky in the lower back, you can have the knees bent with the feet wider than hip distance apart. That just makes space in the lower back, or you can use a bolster if you've got a bolster just underneath the knees. And then just feel the ground underneath your body. Big breath in, big breath out. Trusting that ground to support you so you can relax a little bit more. Placing your hands over the solar plexus, just where the ribs meet, just below the sternum. Big breath in, big breath out. And the solar plexus is said to be the area of inner power and self-belief. So as you're lying on the ground, as you inhale, feeling that support from the ground, breathing in towards the solar plexus. And then exhale, allow the body to relax into the ground a little bit more. And then bringing your hands to your heart. And inhale towards the heart from the ground. And then exhale, allow the body to relax a little bit more onto the ground. And then we're going to do 2 rounds of Brahmari breath, buzzing breath towards our hearts. So take a big breath in. And again, inhale. And then if you want, you can lay here for as long as you like, making sure you're comfy, making sure you're supported. If anything comes up, write it down afterwards. Or if you're ready to come up, rolling over onto one side and come up with a really relaxed head and neck. Hands in prayer. And exhale. Namaste.